Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Hank Wise. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, he's got such great discipline in between starts, taking care of himself, making sure he's lifting, his stamina stays high. He's a guy that wants to finish every start that he makes. Now, we know that's not quite possible, but he's well-conditioned to throw over 100 pitches effectively. I think if you're on the other side, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats, run that pitch count up, and perhaps get him out of the ball game early. He's kind of a rare pitcher in today's game. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And the right-hander deals. And that one sliced foul. The pitch. Check swing, went around. And the count 1-2. Out to short, Hughes. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at Terry Francona's lineup for the Guardians. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand hitter waits.
That's the ball.
Chopper to second. Johnson tosses to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. Two gone.
Number 8.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, number 8. First pitch, and he just misses. That one missed. And there's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ripped. That's back. Into the bleachers and gone. He'll touch them all. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
2 outs, nobody on. Del Ennis digs in for the Guardians. That one misses in the dirt. Two down, nobody on. That's hard hit on the line. Nicholson makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the friendly confines. And towing the slab for the Cleveland Guardians, Bob Miller.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Into center. Number 1 drifts towards it. And a quick out, number 1. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up. Take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the left fielder, Peanuts Lowry.
Here's Lowry now. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. That's inside. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
The pitch. Line to left. And it drops in. But a good job to keep it in front.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, number 44. First offering misses the mark. Line drive, base hit down the line. Lowry around second, headed for third. In there safely. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here's the rookie center fielder, number 48. That's in for a strike. That clips a corner.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. All even now at 1-1. Top of the second, here's the rookie third baseman, Willie Jones. Wise back to work. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's outside. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Good eye right there. Caught him looking for the K.
Boog, I think even when you know he's got that pitch in his arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit that pitch, I'm concerned because you probably can't hit anything else that he throws. That one right there locked him up.
Back to the mound. And he's safe at first.
Tough play on a nice forehand stop. Had to be perfect right there with the exchange and throw to get the out, but looked like he had to dig into the glove a little bit more to get a good grip. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
One gone, runner at first. Number 31 digs in now. Runner on the go. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Hammer rounds second on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Now it's the DH, Richie Whitman. That one's in there, 0-1. Runners are at the corners, one away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. One runs in. Here comes the runner. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as they score a pair on the play.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Spoiled that backdoor breaking ball perfectly. Stayed tall, didn't lean out towards it, let it get deep, and then just squared it up pretty nicely the opposite way. That's great hitting.
One down, runner at third. Number 9 will hit next. That hits the dirt. Ball 1. In the air, right field. Nicholson trots over to his left, stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they're up by 3.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the first baseman, number 4. And first offering is fouled off. Not in time. He legs it out.
Now batting, number 1.
Number 1 digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 there. Ripped on a line and puts the squeeze on that, and that ends the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Guardians 4 and the Cubs 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Paul Gillespie. And a pitch. In there at the knees.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
That one's in there. 1-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Bill Nicholson.
So up now for Chicago, Bill Nicholson. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
No ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And the righty deals. That smash towards center. 2 away now.
Batting 8, the catcher, Mickey.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him, Mickey Livingston. In there, and it's 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Roy.
So 2 down, and next for the Cubs, Roy Hughes. Fought off foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So the lineup flips over. Stan Hack, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. first pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ground ball right side. He handles it himself, and that is the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full. Guardians 4 and the Cubs 1. Top half of the 3rd inning, stepping up for the Guardians, number 8.
Number 8.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, the right fielder.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Del Ennis. He's 0 for 1. Ennis measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. The 1-0. And a good eye there.
That's it.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 6, Willie Jones.
Willie Jones getting ready to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Granny Hammer. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Number 31 digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On a line, base hit. Jones headed for the plate. The throw in. The run comes in from second. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now at the plate, Richie Whitman. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. First and second, 2 down. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And here it comes. And that one missing low.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next pitch is outside. Now 2-2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Three-two now. Number 9 in the on deck circle. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Leaps at the wall, and he's got it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Guardians 5 and the Cubs 1. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now it's the second baseman, Don Johnson. And the pitch. That's in there, and that is strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
1-1.
And the pitch. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Now batting, left fielder, Peanuts Lowry.
And up next for Chicago, Peanuts Lowry. Singled and scored his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, number 44.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, number 44. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Righty delivers. That's to 3rd. Whips it across, and that is the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 5-1. As we go to the top of the 4th. So in now for Cleveland, number 9.
Number 9.
The pitch. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Now batting, number 4.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, number 4. That's a little bit low. To the right side, and that one handled. Fires over to first, and that's an out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
So digging in, number 1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Everything came together for him. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now the left fielder, number 8. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. Guardians lead 1. They're up 5-1. And welcome back. Now it's going to be number 48.
The center fielder, number 48.
Miller back to work. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Cubs just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here. Paul Gillespie, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. There's the strike. Upstairs. That one lifted to left. Number 8 has a beat on it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now back, the right fielder, Bill.
So up next, Bill Nicholson. First pitch just misses. And that skips in the dirt. 2-0. And fouled off. And now it's 3-2. The pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. So they go quietly there. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Guardians 5 and the Cubs 1. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Del Ennis. And he deals. And that's in the dirt.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there. And on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now 2-2.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So digging in, Willie Jones. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
To the right side. He steps on the bag, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So 2 down now, and here is Granny Hammer. Can't field it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Cubs catcher, Mickey Livingston. The wind and the pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Fly ball to right. Ennis settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
The third baseman, number 6, Stan Hack.
Here's the third baseman, Stan Hack. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Livingston leads off first with 1 away. Slap the other way, foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
The pitch. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Two on the way. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 away. Man at first, Don Johnson, the next Cub to hit.
Johnson.
Late swing fouled off. Kicks and fires. Line drive. Ouch, that one drilled him. That ends the inning. Cubs leave 1. They're down here 5-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ray Starr. And he's coming at you with a knuckleball. Number 31 digs in for the Guardians.
The catcher, number 31.
And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Check swing. He went, and it's 0-2. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Snags it on the run. One away.
The designated hitter, Richie Whitman.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Richie Whitman. Whitman, 29 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And he grounds one back up the middle. Slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 9.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now here is number 9. Up the middle, Johnson. In plenty of time to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Guardians 5 and the Cubs 1. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So up now for Chicago, Peanuts Lowry. Singleton scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Miller back to work. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good, and they slice into the lead. It's 5-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Number 44 digs in now. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, number 48.
Number 48, the next Cub to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. Got the out.
The batter, number 50, designated hitter,
Paul Gillespie, the next Cub to hit. Just missed. On the outside corner, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. The other way. And that's the third out. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now 5-2. You're dialed into the show. We go to the top of the 7th. Now, number 4. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Line drive, base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Number 1 digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 3. First offering, runner goes. Bounce to the left side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Couple of singles back to back. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And up next for Cleveland, number 8. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And it's fouled away. Runners on the corners, no outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. Right-handed reliever. Swung on, belted. That's back. And gone into the home run basket. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Man, I hated knuckleballs. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
Number 36 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And now the right fielder, Del Ennis. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
The wide to kick the pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Curveball drops in there. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Mac Stewart appears to be getting loose. Number 35 getting loose as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one the other way, and it stays fair. And now it rolls all the way to the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a double.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Granny Hammer. First pitch, and he just misses. Jones over at second, 1 down. The next offering misses. Ball 2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Jones around third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's the catcher, number 31. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And here it comes. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Hammer around third. He'll score easily. And it's an 8-run lead. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
And now the DH, Richie Whitman. Ground ball right side. Johnson to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. On the mound now, number 35.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Next to hit, number 9. First pitch just misses. That's a strike across the top of the zone. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. In the dirt, Livingston down to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Guardians 11 and the Cubs 2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Bill Nicholson.
Bill Nicholson.
The wind of the pitch. That's down and in.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ball.
And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Cubs.
And now Mickey Livingston.
Mickey Livingston.
Fly ball down the line. Ennis gliding as he moves to his left. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Roy.
2 out, space is empty. And now the shortstop, Roy Hughes. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Cubs are down quietly. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping up for the Guardians. Number 4.
Number 4.
And the pitch. This one in the air, center field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, number 1.
So in now for Cleveland, number 1. First offering in the dirt. That one at the knees for a strike. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Just missed.
3-1.
In for a strike. Counts full, 3-2.
Count is full.
Goes down looking.
The batter, number 8.
Here's the left fielder, number 8. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Del Ennis now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Two outs.
Heat top.
And a curve finds the outside corner for strike two. Here comes a pitch. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own, and that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Guardians 11 and the Cubs 2. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Stan Hack.
Third baseman, Stan Hack.
The pitch. Liner, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Don Johnson, the next Cub to hit. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So up next, Peanuts Lowry. He's already homered in this game. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. And next for the Cubs, number 44. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Here's your 1. They say you win.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
0-2 now. Struck him out looking. Back here at the friendly confines, leading off, Willie Jones. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said That's what he possesses that allows him to come through.
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, you know, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Righty delivers. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Hammer, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Ground ball left side. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 31.
Here's the catcher to hit, number 31. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 12-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the nerd herd at StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit him much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Next is the designated hitter, Richie Whitman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And the righty deals.
What?
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Nicholson makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. John Thompson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So up now for Chicago, number 48.
The center fielder, number 48.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge. Movement in the bullpen. Russ Meyer up and throwing for Terry Francona. Number 22 getting cranked up as well. That one pushed foul. And he deals. Falling behind 2-1. Foul ball there. Hit weakly on the ground. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now the designated hitter, Paul Gillespie.
Paul Gillespie, the next Cub to hit. Thompson, a 6-foot lefty. He throws a curveball, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Up the middle. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. And now here is Bill Nicholson. And that's in there for strike one. Gillespie, the base runner at first with one out. Next offering misses. 1-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
1-1 now. And another ball.
2-1.
And it's even up. The pitch. Good eye right there. Line drive. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
The batter, the catcher.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
At the plate. Out there to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Roy Hughes.
Now it's the shortstop, Roy Hughes. First offering misses the mark. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Right side. And that one handled, and that'll do it.
That was a pretty close one until that huge seventh inning really turned things around. The bats just caught on fire, and it seemed like nobody could make it out. Put a lot of runs up, and that propelled them to the win.
And your final 12-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.